Hello there, everyone. Okay, so the plan was, and it might still be, that we go through some mail. However, I've done some standard orders. That has made it a lot more of a job to do. 25 mail and 15 data. Well, 15 interviews. So, yeah, that is a lot to get through. So what I'm thinking is I might do some after I've done this mission, which is the pizza delivery. Or I might do it at the beginning of the next part when we get into traveling, well, doing the final mission of this section, if you like. So, yeah, I don't really want to do it now. I'll be honest, there's a lot of reading to do there. So let's deliver some pizza. And the fact that I'm choosing to do a pizza delivery kind of sums up how much mail we've got. Alright, so here we are with Mads again. Let's show you what's going on. For all I know, this is a repeat. They do repeat a little bit.
Our little secret. I got my hands on something special. Bata mon trachy concru. I might make a test on when you roll them. A toast to Lisa. And to you. Not bad.
Okay. So we're in Mountain Knot City. Now, I've got nothing on me because I've just come from the eastern part of the map, so I've just been doing standard orders there. But yeah, got an order for Sam. We've got fresh pizza to deliver to Peter Englert just near Lake Knot City. Let's actually just see what the order is, because it hasn't actually told me. I haven't seen it anywhere saying, oh yeah, you've got to carry something. If I don't have to carry anything, it's fine. Alright, so parting pizza. We don't want it like that, so just offload for a minute. Oh, is that it? Ah, cool. Alright, so if that's the case, I am actually just going to bulk up a little bit. Let's take the long-range truck. We'll put the pizza on the truck. Pizza can't go wrong if it's flat on a truck. That's how I look at it. Put the power gloves on, and alright. Put them in the private locker. I think we're good. Nice and simple. So this is as much about, can we get to Peter Englert's shelter in time? 60 minutes? I would say we've got plenty of time. Yeah, missing orders. I feel like I'm always getting ticked off for not having something on me. Alright, so we're not going to take the bridge, we're not going to take the ramp for sure, we're just going to duck down underneath it. We're going to go down this little path here. I like the fact that there's a little bit of music playing here. As if to just give you a little bit of a... The heat is on. Oh. I have a silly sense of humour at times. Alright, here we go. So, over the bridge. I'd be amazed if in your playthrough you haven't got a bridge here. If not, PCC 1, bit of metal, you're fine. I wouldn't take the bridge there unless you're desperate. This should be more than good enough. Always worth as well a trike which had got a carrier on it. That would have been alright as well. Essentially, you just don't want to be carrying it vertical. It needs to be flat and horizontal. Yeah. I know there's BTs in the area, but they aren't actually going to get me. Said it before, this is what gets me with this area. It's like, you can't help but want to say BTs. kind of wish there was a bridge here, but I know that this is where a road goes, so you can't really build a bridge. We can use this one, though. Here we go. I'm really hoping I'm taking the fastest possible route, because one of the things on my mind is there are 2 ways out of Mountain Knot City, effectively. You can go over the mountains, or you can go around. I'm going around. Now, you could argue going over the mountains is faster, especially if you take zip lines, but I haven't got that infrastructure. So in my head I'm thinking I'll take the route that I know is safest, but there's no guarantee it won't cause me an issue down the line. Could do with a generator as well sometime soon. I'm not like below half yet, but it's a long way still. Nice to top up. I mean, when you think we're only 7 minutes into this, I'd say 60-minute delivery, you can do it in under 10. So, not counting the prelude, I'd say I'm about 5 in. 4 to 5 in. Alright, we've got a generator. Interesting road. Alright, that'll have to do for now. With it being a time delivery, I don't want to stop, I just want to keep going. I am going to have to pause at some point though, otherwise I won't have enough battery, I'm sure of it. It's where roads would make this beyond easy. It'd be cheat code easy. Again, there's an argument maybe I should have waited to build the roads and then do that, but yeah, honestly, the Chiral crystals required to build some of these roads are extortionate. And when you think I've got all this way without any difficulty, it's like, why do I want to build certain roads? But like I say, they are cheat code easy, so that is why you do it. They take you past Home of Demons, they just give you, as I say, an easy route. Alright. Let's get to this generator. Let's just top up a little bit. I call this like a pit stop. Although it'd be ideal if it was a level 2 generator. Alright, so how far away are we, distance-wise? 3,000 meters. Or 3,104 meters. I've walked here before. If you were a spy, you'd be doing a damn bad job. Guy Hardman does like to be theatrical. Not even taking off the mask and just taking his words at face value. It's an interesting set of words. Alright, so I'm going to try and keep my finger on the accelerator whilst also being ready for a ping. I doubt they could do anything, but still. Maybe a bit early. I didn't get pinged. We're fine. Okay, bit of a jolt there. That being my concern at this point, I don't want to get jolted too much in case it does anything to the pizza. Okay. Yeah, BTs. I know. It's the creepy mofos over there. I call them creepy. I say it every time. It's like, just looking at them there and go, ooh. It's not like they're unsettling. You can shoot them alright. It's not like I go, or anything. You know, it's like, ooh. You know, a good video 10 out of 10 for enemy design. They do give me the EPGBs. Again, I'm pointing at Hideo. Could be any one of the devs on the game. I just know he had a finger in pretty much every pie in that game. Or at least that's the impression that is given off. Alright. Nearly that. Figured whilst I was there, I might as well top it up. I think we've got a road around here as well. Just a little one. I did start building this road in this little section, but I think what happened is I went back to get some more materials. I died, and I just basically threw my controller down for the night. It was like, again, it was about 1 or 2 in the morning. I thought, if I do all of that, what I've done, I'm going to be here another 2 hours, and I'm like, nope, I'm not staying up that late just to get it done. It's where safe houses come into play, and just actually saving the game, just simple, standard stuff you'd expect from people who play video games, but me, I'm like, no, autosave will be fine. That's even when you see me in videos saving manually. I sometimes just instinctively trust autosave, and I'm wrong to do that.
Keep on keeping up.
Alright. Another set of BTs on the horizon. Thank you, Tote, for working on this road. This saves me a bit of battery.
Enough already.
You saying that to, Sam? I just to them like, yeah. Ugh. They just dot them about everywhere. It's not like I go back to it. They're not hard to kill. They're not impossible to kill. They're just annoying. I feel like I've gotten too close here anyway. Oh, I did work on the road. I think. Well, I think this is me. My name isn't there, so I'm not going to take credit for it, but whoever did, thank you. Just nice to see the road here. Thank you. The road being here means that I've got all this battery now. I don't have to start saving battery. Granted, the BTs couldn't help themselves. But still, I've been recording for 13 minutes here, so this is going to be a very short delivery in the end. We haven't, Sam. We're going to be fine, I promise you. No, I said this last time I was recording. My dog likes to bark whenever I'm talking on here. It's as if she hears me talking and thinks, Daddy isn't paying attention to me. It gets me, because I don't know if you guys can hear it when I'll have to check in post-editing one time, but I listen and I think, why does she always do it? Any of you got dogs? Any of you have got cat has to guess? I mean, my doggo's nearly 4 this year. Actually 4 at the end of this year. So I can't really say I know, and that's after having her that long. I just put it down to attention. She's like, she just goes outside and she starts barking because she's bored. You're like, I'm bored. Them humans haven't paid attention to me for a while. You know, as if she doesn't have like an ample supply of bally rubs and food and all the other things a doggo could want. Alright, maybe she could do with a bit more walking, but yeah, maybe I'm also just being a bit harsh on myself. It's always a point when you want to just be self-critical and say, oh, I don't do that enough, and you probably do, but I don't know. Alright. Let's go this way. I don't know the exact route going this way, but I'm pretty sure I'm on the right direction. Yeah. I just kind of knew it'd be north. Well, yeah, northeast. And that lines up with it. We're outside the Carol network now, so if I hadn't done the compass, I'd have worked it out. I think I'm just going to be a little bit behind the projected delivery time. Maybe an A grade.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified.
I said that last time and I got S rank, so you never know.
Delivery complete. Displaying performance evaluation.
Drum roll, please. no damage. I'm glad about that. I wasn't sure if there'd be like damage from just traveling. 11 minutes it took us. I imagine you could do quicker than 11 there. All good there. S rank, cool. Okay, next.
Thank you for your continued support.
Yeah, so not too bad in the end, that. Alright, so. Come on, Sam, let's just step at it. Actually, let's get back to Lake Knot City. Just for the simple fact, I want talk to base. I don't want talk outside Peter Englert's shelter. So, let's go. And I'm probably going to have to pause recording a minute, because my doggo just wants my attention. I'm sure you can hear at this point. There was very little game audio at that point. Alright, so I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, I've done the majority, if not all, of the side missions that are like not classed as side missions. On behalf of the dead, I give you my undying thanks. Let's have a quick read of that one. Mr. Dear Bridges, my dear Mr. Bridges, you cannot possibly know how perfect your timing proved to be. At the very moment your pizza arrived, my dear father had all but set out on his final journey to the great beyond, which is why I was unable to thank you, you understand, but you will surely find comfort in the wonder your delivery wrought. Before he breathed his last, Daddy Dearest took his first bite of the pizza, the remainder of which I later consumed out of respect. He proclaimed it divine, the nectar of the gods themselves, and when he finally passed, his smile was sublime. May I say on behalf of both of that, may I say on behalf of us both that whoever prepared it is a wizard of the culinary arts. You have, as ever, my undying thanks. Can I just say, how many people know someone who could be dying of natural causes, which that seems like, but they would still fancy a slice of pizza? I mean, I know that's a little bit morbid, but people who are dying don't tend to like pizza. Or food, for that matter. Something fishy there, isn't there? Sorry, I was smiling then at that Carroll Bridge. You're not meant to be able to drive over them. You know, like, if you put two down next to each other, you shouldn't be able to use them as a bridge for a vehicle. But I nearly did it. I don't know if the game glitched or if, I don't know, something weird just happened. Alright, just get a little charge as we pass through here. And Lake Knot City. Alright, so we're getting to that time where we've got to do the final mission. So we're going to do that in the next part. I say the final mission, I make it sound like we're at the end of the game. We've still got quite a way of the game to go, but it's the final mission in this section of the map. So, yeah, it feels like the beginning of the end in some ways. You'll see what I mean coming forward. It becomes very, very story heavy. It's hard to do side missions. That's kind of why I've taken my time here, because it's like I want to make sure anything I want to do I get done, because if not, you're inclined to leave it until the end of the game. Alright, so all done here. So truck repaired, blood bag filled, and some structures just struggling. Alright, so let me just go to the fragile jump. She might be a bit upset because I have asked her to do 2 jumps in very short succession for me. We've got a safe house there from Chris Hansen. Thank you very much, Chris. We're going to jump there. That seemed like a unique animation. Normally she'll say a line of dialogue, but there it's as if she was just like, okay, on to work. If you ask her to do too many fragile jumps in a short space of time, she will have a go at Sam. She'll still do the jump, I think, but she will have a go at him. As if to say, don't you know this hurts me? Alright, so we're going to park up here. Just before we go, we did do a bit of work on the collector. I might have shown this recently. We have got the backpack cover level 2. Trouble is, it is very damaged. 7% left. So yeah, I'll probably have to redo that. I can't actually upgrade it either, just for the fact that I'm in someone else's shelter. So yeah, stuff to work on. I put a stabilizer on. Stabilizer level 2 is nice and small compared to stabilizer level 1, which takes up the entire backpack. I've also managed to get 2 grenade pouches and the utility pouch on here, so I've got a few goodies. I could have said to myself I'll have a battery on instead, I think. No, I couldn't have even had 1 battery on. So, yeah, stabilizer is a big thing to have on, but it's kind of gets really good by level 3. I think level 3 is director's cut only. So yeah, just a few little quirks there. Alright, so I'm going to leave it there. Don't think I'm going to record now. I think I'm going to record either later or maybe tonight, if I'm done with stream early. If not, I'll record tomorrow. Either way, I want a bit of energy going into these readings. I mean, how many have we got again? 40 things to read. Yeah, that's that's a lot. It's the trouble with doing the side missions, as I call them, the standard orders. Once you go and do a standard order, the person at the place sends you mail. So you've just got mail after mail after mail about weird and random stuff. Alright, my dog's had enough. So, be monsters all. Yeah, it's probably a good thing I couldn't show the logo. Alright, see you folks. Check next video out. Bye for now, everyone.